What's up? How you doing? What's up to let's see. Alright, we got Ace of Pentacles. We got Four of Wands. I'm getting someone married into money. A lot of money. Give them ample opportunities in life. Someone that was married into money had overflowing like a life. They've had anything and everything they could want, anything they ever could have ever done, they've done. You know what I mean? And possibly they, you know, maybe they feel oppressed. You know how like I don't know. I'm getting that this person married into money, like a lot of money. Like this is something they could ever wanted, but they feel oppressed. This is someone that's like fighting maybe depression, or they just feel like they're like their family has money. They're married to money. They're in the money. Like their life, everything they want, but they feel oppressed. They feel depressed. They feel like everything, like the weight of the world is on them. So someone is maybe possibly this person is, let's see, communication. So I'm taking as communication in this marriage has caused a beautiful marriage, like an overflowing anything money, like nothing had to be worried about, like, you know, the yard was kept, the trees were pruned, or, you know what I mean, like everything was overflowing, sex was good, love was good. But something's happened in this marriage that has caused y'all to feel oppressed, and I believe it is communication has stopped in this marriage, and the quote unquote honeymoon phase is now over, and this first person is feeling oppressed, feeling uptight, like feeling like in the way that maybe they feel overwhelmed, like they have too, like there's too much, like too much going on. Maybe these are women that have, like, see, they have children, so maybe they have everything they want, the family they want, the love they want, everything, but communication isn't right. Possibly the love in the bedroom could be faltering, even though the family looks perfect. The family could look perfect. It's like a perfect family. Like, oh man, this is like the person you want to marry. It's perfect family. Like everything's overflowing, but you come to find out, like, it's a very much oppressed. Like they're like all they're doing is taking care of these kids. Like there's no communication between the husband and the wife. Like y'all only see each other at dinner or when you kiss each other goodnight. You know what I mean? Like you don't talk to each other. Y'all don't hang out with each other. Like it was all good and dandy and everything was perfect and overflowing love, and then it just started suddenly. You had children, and when you had these children, communication stopped completely. Like the love stopped completely, and now you're searching. You know, you feel like you sacrificed. You feel like you sacrificed your gifts. You sacrificed your money. You sacrificed your love, your life for maybe these children, and now you're feeling oppressed. Maybe you can't communicate with them. maybe you can't communicate with your like I'm saying, with your in your marriage, or like maybe you're feeling like you're having to sacrifice communication and your love and your and your family for this marriage. So you could be in a marriage where you feel oppressed. Maybe him or her is like huddling you up, like they're like just impregnating you, and then like trying to make it look like the perfect family, when all along communication's all bad. There's sacrifice, so you're having to give up things that you love, maybe friends, communication with friends, with family, with things that you were doing that you were bonded to. Maybe you're having to give up these things, and now you're feeling oppressed and depressed from it. You know what I mean? And you're feeling like you're sacrificing yourself in this marriage. So this could be someone that's feeling like they're sacrificing themselves in this marriage, and another person isn't, trying to make it look like the perfect family. Like, oh yeah, this is the Ace of Cups. This is it. This is what you want to be in. This is what you want to be married to. And like telling all this bullshit, like, oh, it's all overflowing. It's all good over here. Everything, da da da. But all along, like, you're actually you're oppressed. You can't do anything you want. You can't communicate with nobody. You can't go nowhere. And you're having to sacrifice the things that you want, possibly the things that you need, all for this marriage, to make it look like your family is perfect, to make it look like everything's overflowing and that everybody has everything. So you have to keep up with the Joneses. So you're sacrificing this and sacrificing that to keep up with appearances. And this is overwhelming someone, and someone is feeling very much oppressed, and they need to communicate with someone. Someone needs to talk. And possibly someone wants you to sacrifice your time and your knowing to be with this person. So maybe they're looking for an outside relationship. They want a new beginning. Someone is wanting out of a marriage. They feel oppressed. There's no communication. There's no love. The perfect family has faltered. It has become oppressed, and no communication, and everything is a sacrifice. When you're having to sacrifice and fight for everything and feel oppressed about everything, and you're always walking around depressed, like maybe walking on eggshells, stuff like that, that's when the love and the marriage and the family's out. It's time for a new beginning. And this person wants a new beginning. And this is someone that you're cut off from. So someone you possibly cut off from, an ex, someone you don't know, someone that's interested in you. Maybe they've been watching you, and maybe they've been watching you, and they seem to wow, I'd like to have a marriage with this person because I feel oppressed right now. I'm in a relationship where I'm having to sacrifice everything. There's no communication. I feel oppressed. Everything that I wanted and needed and was promised isn't happening. So I want a new beginning. So someone you're cut off from possibly wants to come in towards you. Boom. Queen of Swords wants to come in and see the King of Pentacles. So, this Queen of Swords, someone you're cut off from, wants to have a new beginning. And this is someone that possibly someone that left you out in the cold. So possibly maybe they were in a marriage or they had a family and they left you out in the cold. They just they just left you out. They sacrificed you for their family, because they and now they're wanting to have a new beginning with you after trying to impress you. But this is what you want. This is your Ten of Pentacles. After being left out in the cold, you jump right back into the money. You jump right back into your wish fulfillment. and you get everything that you want, you know? After feeling oppressed and having to sacrifice things for so long, maybe finally someone that you're cut off from wants to have a new beginning with you, wants to have a marriage, they want to have a family, and a legacy. They want to have an overflowing cup. They look at you as someone that is worth having a beginning with. They want to take the sacrifice to be with you because they're already feeling oppressed not being with you. By being cut off from you, this person might feel oppressed, and they feel like they're having to sacrifice everything in their life to stay away from you. So someone is struggling possibly to stay away from you, and it might be because of their family, and this person might want to go on the run, like might want to just come out like in the middle of the night and come see you just like out of nowhere. You know what I mean? They might just pop up at your house anytime, and this is something for love. They want to make love. Someone wants your love. They are in love with you. They know that you know how to make love, and they are willing to sacrifice themselves. They're willing to sacrifice even their marriage or their family for you. Like, this person is willing to walk away from their family or walk away from their marriage that they feel oppressed in, and there's no communication already. So they're willing to sacrifice this old marriage and their family, maybe even, possibly even money. Like, if they like say like there was a prenup or something like that, where if they get in another relationship, they lose money. So this person is possibly even willing to sacrifice like their family money, like their Ace of Cups, for you to have a new beginning with you, to have this love, to make love with you. Like I said, this person could come in the middle of the night and come to have, make love with you. And this is someone that possibly you haven't been communicating with, but they feel oppressed because of that. And it's possibly because they're married or they're in some kind of other relationship that they're married to. Maybe their family or what they've been doing in their life, their job or whatever, their career. But this person loves you. This is something they feel naughty, like they try to hide that they love you. But this person is definitely in love with you and is willing to sacrifice whatever to be with you. So, hey, shout out to that. I like to see that one.